Chiefs President Mark Donovan recently laid bare the promise he made to Travis Kelce, and by extension to Taylor Swift, the moment their romance burst into the public spotlight, vowing that the franchise would treat their relationship with the same dignity, privacy, and human respect granted to any personal life inside the locker room walls, and never exploit it for attention, marketing, or profit. It was a powerful commitment made at a time when the world was watching, when every camera lens was pointed toward Travis and Taylor, and when the NFL had inadvertently become a stage for one of the biggest celebrity love stories on the planet. From the very first whispers in 2023, when Taylor Swift quietly appeared at a Chiefs game and the camera flashes instantly turned a regular NFL broadcast into a global cultural moment, Donovan knew the organization was entering unprecedented territory. Taylor wasn't just a celebrity, she was, and still is, one of the most influential and recognizable figures in the world. Her presence changed the energy of every stadium she walked into. Millions of fans tuned in not just for the game, but to catch a glimpse of her. Headlines exploded, social media erupted, and suddenly the Kansas City Chiefs weren't just a football team, they were part of the hottest pop culture storyline of the year. Yet Donovan recalled that even in those early days, during a December 1st, 2025 interview, he made one thing absolutely clear to Travis Kelce. No matter how loud the world got, the Chiefs would not treat their relationship like a spectacle. He told Travis with full sincerity, "We are going to treat you and your relationship with the same respect we give every player or coach. We're not going to monetize it. We're not going to go out there and go crazy." It was a quiet promise in the midst of chaos, a vow that the team's integrity would not be compromised by celebrity attention. And the Chiefs proved that this wasn't just lip service or a polished PR statement. They backed it up with action, consistent, deliberate action over the course of years. Despite stadiums roaring with anticipation and fans begging for a glimpse of Taylor Swift on the big screens, the Chiefs' home field, Arrowhead Stadium, never used her presence as a spectacle. Donovan confirmed that for years, even during the peak of public fascination, the giant in-stadium screens, the iconic Arrowhead big boards, never turned their cameras to her, not once. Even as TV broadcasters around the world replayed her reactions and commentators built narratives around her relationship with Travis, inside Arrowhead, she remained an ordinary fan in the crowd, not a marketing tool. He reiterated more than once, "For a couple of years, we never showed Taylor on our big boards in our stadium. Never." This wasn't by accident. It was a decision that required discipline, especially as millions of viewers tuned in hoping to see her, and as other organizations might have been tempted to capitalize on the attention. But the Chiefs chose restraint, honoring the promise Donovan had made. The protection extended even further. In an unexpected revelation, Donovan shared that Travis Kelce himself had asked the team not to play Taylor Swift music during games when she was in attendance, not because he didn't appreciate her success, he deeply respects her work, but because he didn't want her fame to overshadow the team or disrupt the focus of game day. Travis told the organization that when they were on the field, the moment had to belong to the team, not the celebrity energy surrounding it. And the Chiefs honored that request completely. "We never played a Taylor Swift song in the stadium when she was in the building." It was a simple but powerful boundary that showed Travis's dedication to keeping his professional life grounded and undistracted. Donovan didn't present these choices as mere politeness. He described them with the weight of moral responsibility. He spoke of Taylor Swift as a phenomenon, a special kind of person, someone whose impact went beyond music charts. He emphasized that her presence had been nothing but good, but still, the Chiefs felt it was important to treat her as a human being first, not as a promotional opportunity. The decision wasn't about hiding her or downplaying her importance. It was about respecting the sanctity of personal relationships and not turning love into leverage. This matters because the romance between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift wasn't just any celebrity pairing. It was the collision of two massive worlds, the NFL and global pop culture. Travis wasn't just a star athlete, he was one of the league's most accomplished tight ends. Taylor wasn't just a singer, she was an international cultural force. Their relationship could have easily been marketed, monetized, packaged, and turned into a franchise-wide publicity campaign. The Chiefs could have leaned into it for ticket sales, merchandise, national exposure, and branding. But they didn't. They drew a line, and they stuck to it. To fully understand the weight of that decision, remember how quickly everything escalated. Their romance became public in late 2023. By October, it was a worldwide story. Every game Taylor attended became an event. Every touchdown Travis scored turned into meme culture. By August 2025, when they announced their engagement, the world erupted in celebration. The NFL, entertainment reporters, Swifties, sports analysts, everyone had an opinion and everyone was watching. Yet through all of it, the Chiefs remained steadfast in their promise. Treat the relationship like a personal matter, not a publicity stunt. And according to Donovan, that philosophy didn't just maintain dignity, it brought real benefits. Instead of becoming overwhelmed by attention, the team leveraged the spotlight in a healthy, positive way. The team saw increased visibility, expanded fan interest, and global reach, all while maintaining a strong internal culture. Donovan praised the players and staff for showing maturity, leadership, and respect, allowing the team to embrace the fun of the moment without losing sight of the game. The extra attention, he said, ultimately became good for everybody involved. Behind the scenes, the respect ran even deeper. The organization worked quietly to ensure Taylor could attend games safely and comfortably, from additional security coordination to ensuring her presence did not disrupt the team's operations or the fans' experience. Travis Kelce himself remained a grounding force, refusing special treatment and continuing to carry himself as a team-first athlete. And even though the Chiefs never exploited the romance, the world certainly noticed it. Every game she attended broke viewership records. Every camera pan sparked viral moments. Every appearance added fuel to a global fascination that blended sports, music, celebrity, and romance into one cultural phenomenon. But what could have turned into a circus instead became a model of balance, a star-studded relationship existing alongside professional sports without compromising either. In later interviews, Travis Kelce reflected on his relationship with Taylor Swift, describing their 2.5-year journey as calm, grounded, and rooted in deep communication and mutual respect. Despite overwhelming public scrutiny, they built something sturdy and genuine. Their engagement was not the climax of a publicity-driven storyline. It was the natural next step for two people who maintained a real, private relationship in a very public world. And at the core of that stability was the promise Mark Donovan made and kept, a promise that relationships deserve privacy, that players deserve respect, and that love should never be used as leverage. So far, for Travis, for Taylor, and for the Kansas City Chiefs, that promise has been upheld in every way that matters.